What's going on, you guys? This is PokeHobs. I'm Jay. Today we're going to look at everything that I think is a great investment opportunity for the month of March. And I'm also going to show you guys everything that I invested into sealed collection wise for the month of February. There were some amazing opportunities in February. If you watch my YouTube channel, you know I'm doing drop videos so that we can all try to get in at MSRP, which is exactly what I did. So let me show you what I was able to pick up in February at MSRP. I'm actually really stoked about it. So at Sam's Club, they had the prismatic surprise boxes plus booster bundles. This was $40. This is kind of lean and I'm gonna move it. $40, comes with 10 packs. Obviously, no brainer, right? So between my wife and I and our 2 Sam's Club memberships, because she's a Pokemon nerd too, we were able to pick up 8 of these. I think that's a fantastic pickup. Again, I did mention it on my channel a couple of times. Those are already reselling for like upwards of $100. Now, when we're investing, have that long-term mindset, 5 years, 10 years. So even though it's already over doubled what we paid for it, we're not really looking too closely at that, but that was a fantastic pickup. I hope you guys were able to score. Next, Ascended Heroes. So we got 6 regular ETBs between my wife and I, and then combined, because we live in the same household, we were able to pick up 2 Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs. So 8 ETBs total of Ascended Heroes. I think that's pretty solid considering they didn't release until the end of February and we're now in the very first day of March. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then lastly, for the month of February, which I did get at MSRP, it's my first time ever buying a One Piece collection box. I don't even know what these things are called, to be honest with you. But this is the One Piece Heroines set. I think it's, I don't know. I don't know, but I got it for $105. Collector app says it's worth like $340, $350 already. I got that thing like 10 days ago. So when I had the opportunity to grab it, no brainer, right? Because I go to card shows and that's like the best trade bait ever. You guys, if you haven't been going to card shows, Pokemon still reigns king from what I can see. There's more booths with Pokemon, but there's a lot of booths with One Piece. So any opportunity that I have in the future to grab those at MSRP, I'm definitely doing it. And then I'm bringing it to the card show and I'm trying to trade in for, I don't know, maybe like some Destined Rivals, Pokemon Center, exclusive ETBs, or more Ascended Heroes stuff. Again, amazing trade bait. I wasn't gonna pass up on that opportunity. So that's what I grabbed in the month of February. Again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I highly recommend you do so. I really try to keep everyone up to date on MSRP opportunities for investments. I think that that's the way to go. I'm not the channel that's going to sit here and tell you, hey guys, Evolving Skies booster boxes are going to be $10,000 one day, which they are. So you should go out and grab one right now at $3,000. I think there's plenty of opportunities right here, right now in front of us. The market is extremely hot where we don't have to invest that much money and we can still have amazing return on investments 5 to 10 years from now. So that's what I'm doing. In March, I will be trying to pick up more Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs. Any opportunity that arises throughout March, like if I'm randomly shopping at a Walmart or Target and I were to see a regular ETB of Ascended Heroes at MSRP, of course I'm gonna grab that, but I don't expect for that to happen. It's hard to beat these scalpers. They're in all these different discords and they know when stuff's dropping and where, and they kind of, obviously you guys know the deal. They go in and they clear everything out. So I'm not really naive enough to think that I'm just gonna stumble upon these accidentally in the wild. So again, my primary focus will be the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs. Now in March, the Perfect Order set, the new set for Pokemon, is dropping on the 27th. I did pre-order a booster box and 2 Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs. So that was another MSRP pickup. Those should be shipped here and delivered to my house by the end of the month. And for Perfect Order, I don't think it's a terrible set, but it's not my set. It's not Pokemon that are my top favorites. And as far as investments go, as far as people's perception of it in general. I don't think it's like a great investment, so I'm not going to pour more money into Perfect Order. What I'm going to be doing is I'm still going to be looking back at more Ascended Heroes stuff to pick up. Also this month, the Ascended Heroes, so it comes with 10 packs plus the promo. The 2 different variants of the poster collections come out. I think that's going to age extremely well. I want to get 2 Gardevoir and 2 Lucario to start with. I would like to have more than that, but as far as March goes, I am on a budget. So yeah, 2 of each of those is my goal. And again, I think that one's going to age extremely well. And then the first partner collection boxes. I think that's a fantastic pickup. What I love most about that one, I mean, obviously we get the 3 promos, illustration, rare promos inside of there of the starters, which is what's obviously going to drive demand for that particular product in the future. But I love how small and compact those boxes are. So even if, let's say by the end of 2026, I end up with 5 or 10 of them, it's not taking up a ton of room in my house. So I love the idea of that, because some of these premium collection boxes, you guys know, like 151 Blooming Waters, they're freaking like, it would take up this whole screen. They're absolutely, they're cool. But I mean, shit, you know, space is something we have to take into consideration when making, you know, heavy investments into particular products. So I do keep that in mind. So yeah, I'm excited for the first partner illustration collections. But for February, obviously, as you can see, I went heavy on Ascended. I'm going to do the same thing in March. I'm going to do the exact same thing in April. I think the set is so fantastic. And what makes Ascended Heroes so great? Well, I do want to tell you guys why I think it's such a good investment, and that's where your focus should remain for the next few months moving forward. So one, God packs, right? Ascended Heroes has God packs. And if you have seen shorts of people ripping them, they're freaking fantastic. They're getting mega attack rares, SIRs of Pikachu, Gengar, Dragonite, which, by the way, those 3 cards, even a month after release, those are the only 3 cards that are continuing to go up in value while every other card is falling. So it has 3 very highly sought after chase cards in the set that demand very high dollar amounts. So the total set value of Ascended Heroes, I expect to remain high for the entirety of its life cycle. No matter how much product they drop on us, I mean, we saw how resilient Prismatic Evolutions was to continuous drops. It barely put a dent in the market as far as the secondary market price on their ETBs. Ascended Heroes is going to be the exact same way. I think Ascended Heroes investment-wise beats out Prismatic, 151, Crown Zenith, Paldean Fates, and do not get me wrong. Obviously, if you look at my sealed collection or what I was able to show, because obviously this is limited on space too, there is more product. I obviously invested in those sets as well. I didn't go nearly as hard on any of those sets as I'm about to on Ascended Heroes. Again, Ascended Heroes has 22 SIRs, 3 of which are very, very, very good, and then a bunch of other good ones. It has 33 illustration rares, which are really fantastic. It's got all the mega attack rares in there. It has the hyper rare of Dragonite and Charizard. So it has the Team Rocket cards, you guys. Like, so basically, let's cover the list again. We have God packs, extremely high set value amount. It's got the nostalgia factor. It pretty much has everything you could possibly think of. And how did they fit all of that into one set? Well, it happens to be the largest Pokemon set ever. It has even more cards in it than Fusion Strike did. That's how they were able to cram it all in there. I'm super excited about it. So again, I believe if you watch my channel and you do like sealed investments, I think right now Ascended Heroes needs to remain the focus for the next few months, at least until the Mega Greninja set comes out, because I have a very good feeling that that one's going to be a banger too. And then after that, the Mega Rayquaza set. So those two, by the time those come around, I want my collection dollars and budgeting to be going towards those sets and be kind of wrapped up and at peace with my position into Ascended Heroes. So that's what I have for my recommendations for the month of March. And thanks so much for watching, you guys. Please let me know in the comments below, how did your sealed investments go for the month of February? What do you guys have your eyes on for the month of March? I would love for us to do this together. You guys know, if you are subscribed to my channel, I respond to every single comment. And yeah, I appreciate your guys' time. And thanks again for watching. Until next time, peace.